Alright guys, in this video we are going to talk about how to get the perfect corpse slash zombie with 26 white skulls in Graveyard Keeper. Let's get it. Alright guys, welcome to the first video that I make in so long. My YouTube channel is as dead as all these corpses that you see in this game.
Correct!
But anyway, reason for this video is that my cousin recommended me this game. At first I was like, sometimes I don't like to go back and play like really old games, but I gave it a try and boy, I dove into this game and I love it. I enjoy it. There's so much to do. You can get lost in this game, but spoilers, right? Spoilers. There will be spoilers in this because I'm almost near the end, but do a good job at explaining. I will give credit to a lot of the comment sections that I read. So I wanted to just, at least make one video. I don't know if I'm gonna make more, but I wanted to make an explainer on how to get the perfect corpse or zombie for this game. So yeah, let's dive into it. So you'll get bodies like this with 3 reds and 4 white skulls. Let me get this out of here. And your goal is basically to grab the bodies, take them to the graveyard over here, and basically, yeah, get them into the ground and slap some decorative slabs, decorative headstones and fences, and get your rating up. Obviously, the best body that you can make is 0 red skulls and 26 white skulls, and it will take you a long time to get there, but once you get there, this is how you'll end up doing that. This will be basically the process of doing that. So first you start off by understanding. You see those reds and white skulls at the top? It says plus red and minus white, so just stick to hard to that. So if this component here, right? Actually, you know what? Let me backtrack. So let's start from the very beginning. My apologies. So once you come into the morgue, you'll come in, they'll drop the bodies over here, so you pick them up, you're putting into an autopsy table. This is like the ultimate setup, so mind you, yours will be a lot simpler. So you go to the body, and these are all the body parts. The beginning, you'll be able to take them out, put them in. The more you advance and progress to the story, you'll be able to take them out, do surgery on them, doing minimal to 0 errors. So you have the blood, the bones, brains, fat, flesh, heart, the intestines, the skin, and the skull. Now the ones that you don't want to touch are the skull and the bones. You really won't need those. For this process, you'll need those components for other parts of the game or other parts of the story, but for just getting the perfect corpse, you won't have to remove those. The parts that you will be dealing with are blood, brain, fat, flesh, heart, intestine, and skin. So you'll have to remove the blood, the fat, the flesh, and the skin, and those you will leave the red skulls untouched, and you're gonna want to basically take the white skulls all the way to 3. For that, you will need sin shards, which are these. I think if I did the math right, you'll need about 36 per body. So as you can see that we just got a brand new body, so let me just take care of this little guy right here. This is a different whole lot of process what I'm doing, so let me I might leave this in or I might cut it out, but I'm basically cleansing the soul, part of the Better Save Soul or Better Save Soul DLC. this is how basically you'll get the sin shards if you wanna, you know. Might just leave it here. So you'll put the body, extract the soul, clean the soul, take the soul and pass it on to the afterlife, and boom, you'll get sin shards. Okay, let's grab this guy for example here. Grab the body, you'll examine the parts. As you can see, there's good parts and bad parts. I'll take you how I categorize them. I have the brains here. All this is brains. All this is heart. All this is intestines right here. Oh, there you go. And here are the parts that you get that are like already like +3. So can you see how this one says -2 reds? So these are anything with 3. I left here because I was gonna put that to 3, but anything that has 3 white skulls I consider like a super part, basically. And then you'll have parts that have, you know, just whites, which are very, very good. And then these actually are pretty good because you'll just have to modify them once. So again, I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little all over the place. This is the first video that I've done in a long time, first video that I do for this game, so bear with me. So yeah, let's go to the entire process. Let's grab a simpler body because this guy with that body here there, it's a little too complicated. So once again, there we go. So let's do the math. You see how it says this body here is at 3 reds and 4 whites? So let's find out. The blood right here gives it 1 red, and you see how it says -4? So that means that it goes, like for example, it should be a 5 body, but this one subtract 1. So let's look for all the red. Let's see for all the, let's count, let's find which body parts account for the 3 red skulls. So blood is 1. This one has nothing. There, brain says 2. And fat 3 right there, right? Now let's see what else. Nothing there. Okay, so now this one, you see how this one says 2 more skulls, so that should take it up to 5. And then skin over there, this says -1, so then that'll drop it to 4. And then the skull, another negative skull, so that's why it drops it down to 3. Once again, 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red, 5 red. That negative, so that's 4 and 3. That's the reason why there's only 3 red skulls with the amount you see. So it's just basic math. So now the bones, you see, the bones, you can take them out, but it won't do anything. Now let's go for the white. So now this one here is a negative, so let's work backwards. Let's see how it is backwards. So see how the skin is 1, so that's 1 plus 1 white. This one testing plus 2 white. That's plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Now fat over there minus 1, so that goes to 4. This one goes back to 5. And this one comes down to 4. So that's the reason why there's 4 red skulls. You understand? So now, this is how you're going to get him to go to 3. So now, the ideal body, obviously, like I said, is 0 red skulls and 26 white skulls. In order to do that, you'll go through 2 processes. You'll start by modifying the organs and taking up to all of them, at least up to 3 white skulls, and leaving at least 2 white skulls. So before embalming, you'll want the body to be at 2 and 21, 2 reds and 21 whites. So let's start that process right now. So let's see, let's go look at the parts that I want. So we'll keep it simple. We're just going to do, we'll grab this brain for 2, we'll grab this heart for 2, and let's go grab an intestine with 2 and 2 and get it working. See, there we go. The reason for this is because, like I said, I need at least 2 reds. So these guys are going to be 3, and 2 reds and 3 whites. So this is how you do it. You come to this table right here, go to organ modification, craft brain, craft, and You see these two, you just go to the white. Then you'll do your triangle, and boom, that'll take it to 3. You can even check it out. See, there you go, +3. So now you do the same with the heart, and that'll go up to 3. And you do the same thing with the intestine. Be careful not to rush and add a red, because that'll, you know, mess up your count. Now once we do that, boom, you have these 3. See? So now we'll go and remove the brain, the heart, and the intestine from this corpse and put the other one. So basically this tells you that you can exchange the parts. They don't have to be from the original body. So that's why you can save bodies and put them to the side and add them later. So now you see how all these 4 cancel out. So let's put this brain right here. Now you see 3. We'll add this heart right here, and now we'll add the intestine. This one. So there you go. This is the other part. You can have a 2-9, and you know that now you're ready to go for the blood, the fat, the flesh, and the skin. Once you have a 2 red body and a 9 white skull body, you can move on to the next step, which is basically do the blood, the fat, the flesh, and the skin. Just wanted to review myself. So now let's extract these and go work on these. So the reason why I explained the math is because there's many combinations. You can have body parts that are 3 whites and 2 negatives. So with that, oh, give me 1 second. Let me go and remove these parts, because that way they're out of my way. Let me see. I'm just gonna drop this off here. This one I'm not keeping. This one I'm keeping. This one I can't drop. Let me just drop off this part. And then I'll drop these parts off. Bear with me. So, for example, before I go and do that, like for example, you can do this, right? Let me show you, for example, this big part. So this brain here has 2 negative reds and 3 whites. So that means that you can grab this part, then you can grab a brain. Let's say, sorry, you can grab this brain here with 3, and since it has 2 negative reds, you can grab a heart with, a heart like this with 2 reds and 2 whites. You'll just have to add the white. That's your first 2. So this heart and that brain cancel out. So now you can grab a intestine like this. Just add the white ones, and these are your 2 reds. That'll take you up to the 2 reds that you need, because the first brain has -2. The heart will have 2, that cancels out, and then you'll have this. That's the reason why I say that I try to explain the math, so that when you're doing the modification, you can just do the math yourself, and you can, you know, save different types of body parts and figure it out as you go. But that is another combo that you can do. So there's different ways to do it. For example, another way is like doing I think there's like 3 reds and 3 whites. Let me see if I still have some of those. Let me see. There it is. So you see, let me see, I might have others. Okay, so with this I have a 3-3, right? These come basic like this. I didn't modify them, they just come as is. So you can grab a heart with 3, then I can grab a, let's say a brain with -2. So that's one red right there. So that'll mean that I just need an intestine with one red and three white. So I can do this. I can grab this intestine and add one red and one white in the modifier. So that's another combo basically. So all right, let's go. This video is getting longer, so now you see how the skin says +1. This one I'll only have to modify it twice for this, for the second and the third. These two, they say negative, I'll have to do it 4 times. 1 to remove the negative, and then 1, 2, 3, so 4. So let's just fly through this. If I don't edit this, just to, like, you know, figure I leave this in so that, like, you're like, why did he skip? I want to see the process. So there you go. See, this is done. So now let's do this. So like I said, I think you need 36 to deal with just the blood, the fat, and the flesh and the skin. But I'll try to do the math and put it in here and post edit. But yeah, at the beginning you really won't need much of this. This is more for like the end game for this game. At the beginning I couldn't find many guides, so it was a little frustrating. So hopefully this can help someone out. Going back when, like I said, there's spoilers in here, as I said at the beginning, so you'll be able to create certain things to help you. And at the beginning they don't have to be the best, just, you know, you can create them and put them and do certain tasks. So you don't have to worry about making the best of the best. You can leave that for the very end of the game. So now, okay, so now you see how we have all this, they're all white. So here, +1 red, +1 red, nothing, negative red. So that's only 1 red, plus the skull, that cancels out. So that's 4 body parts, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 3, 21. So now let's add this up. Let's put them back in, and let's make our 221. That's 212. That's 315. Now we add the kit. So you don't have to worry about putting them all in order. You can put them in any order and it won't matter. As long as the math makes sense, they can be put back, taken out in any order. So there you go. Boom. 221. So that's your base body before you start embalming. So like I said, part of me would, you know, just cut it here and just show you this, but make a whole separate video for embalming. So I'm gonna include it in this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So to make the perfect body, you'll need lye injection, you'll need glue, you'll need silver, you'll need a gold injection. And these ones do have to be done in that order. So it'll be first apply the lye, because it'll add a plus red and a plus white. So that'll take it to 322, right? Then the glue will add 1, so that'll take it to 323. Silver will take it to 224, and gold will take it to 026. And that's the gist of it. So lye first, and then we just go ahead and let time run out. You can go sleep if you need energy, or you can go meditate. Let's just meditate real quick. If you hear my daughter screaming in the background, it's because the baby woke up. The baby was her mom, so let's go see. Alright, and we're back. So now that we meditated a little bit, let's go and see and if the lye is done. The lye injection is done. Now we apply the glue. So now I'm just, going to meditate because there's not much to do. But actually, there we go. Ooh, I forgot to go the other body. Let's see. Let's put this body here. Yeah, as you can tell, you can rack up on bodies really, really quickly. So, like I said, when you're doing this, you can just meditate or sleep, or you can go and do other things. Right now, like I said, I've done so much into the game that there's not much for me to do. But yeah, right now actually my bottleneck is ashes. So let's go and let's go meditate again. So the glue is done. I give it about 15 to 30 seconds, I think. Maybe 2, maybe 1 if you want to be really safe, like a 1 minute. What you see above are buffs that you'll get throughout the game for doing things. So there you go. We added the glue, and now it's 323. So now we go for the silver. That'll take it to 224. And then once we put the gold, it'll take it to 0 and 26. So let's just go meditate. Okay, go. Start Carlitos. Alright. Carlitos dropping the wood. What? Not by a long shot. So I guess certain ones take a little longer. Let's see. That should be good. Bye, Carlitos. There we go. That's 224, and now we do the gold. I'll take 2 out and do 26, and that will basically leave you this right there. Now what you can do with this, obviously, if you made it this far, you can actually create zombies that will either help you do tasks or transport things. Now you can get the absolute worst of the worst zombies and make them, like for example, you can make a 1 skull zombie and you can put them to transport, and that won't affect their efficiency. When you do a zombie with 26 white skulls, they'll be at 65% efficiency, meaning obviously you are 100% efficient and they have a efficiency. So for example, look at this. There you go. Work efficiency 65. So 26 white skull corpse can be revived, resuscitated, revived into Frankenstein zombies at work efficiency to 65. If you're gonna put them to transport, you can do literally take all the body parts and leave one white skull or nothing. You can put it to transport, and that will not affect their transport efficiency. What else? Also, one more right here. When you, for example, now you saw that over there, that zombie was in the box making crafting thing. There you go. When you put them from here and you assign them a task, they will go up to 77.5%. So that's a little extra. Just, little tidbits of knowledge. So there we go. This is done. Boom. You got your perfect 26 white skull zombie from scratch. I know this video is probably going to be a little long. Hopefully there is... hopefully I didn't leave out much. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns or anything that you would like to know, Like I said, once I play a game, I really get like really into it, so I look up a lot of information. Massive shout out to Reddit, to YouTube, to the comments, to players that have left information along the way. So this is just my way of passing all that information to whoever wants to pick up this game. And what else? I give this game a 9.9 out of 10, honestly. Like I said, I played this game for about 100 hours, and I'm still not done with it. There's still a lot to do. Has DLC, and highly recommend it. But yeah, guys, that is it. I'm gonna be still playing this game for a little while, so if you have any questions, leave in the comments, and I will try and get to you as soon as I can. And yeah, hope this is successful. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.